Alright then, it's the 18th of June. It's been 2 weeks since I've been out, and 2 weeks since I last fished this exact peg and blanked. I'm going to try something a bit different. Like all the comments on YouTube, I'm going to get on the zig rigs, so both rods will be on zigs. What I'm going to try to do a bit different, I'm going to do a bit of spodding this time, because there was a bit of fizzing coming around that bait. And in the night I didn't really have a bait there because I put them out to where I've been throwing the boilies. So yes, I'm going to try a bit of spodding and drop a zig right on top of it in 2 different places and see if that produces something. Let's have a look. This stuff, last Sunday, I put this into soak. And then I wait till I let it soak for about 2 days before boiling it all up, and it's been festering ever since. I thought I might have left it a bit too long, and it might have gone a bit, but it smells fine. It smells really sweet actually. But I'll spod this whole lot out, massive amount for me really, compared to what I normally put out with bait. But try something a bit different and see if that works. Alright then, I'll see you when I'm set up and I've tracked out a load of bait. Alright then, ta-da! Right then, I'm halfway done setting up. I just done a proper little error then. I dropped the end of the rod pod into the lake. What I didn't realise was the water levels come up because it's been raining for the last 2 days, plus there's an extra sort of, I don't know, it's about 3.5 foot down, maybe 4. Tried swinging my arm around and stuff, see if I could pull it out. Eventually I just had to take my top off and stick my head down as far as I can. Luckily it just went to here. I got my ear wet, but I got it back anyway. I managed to find a pair of forceps while I was rooting around on the bottom trying to find it. Might bin them, might be alright. Something for free. Right then, yeah, so since the last sort of little update, I've put the whole bucket out. I put about 1/3 of the bucket straight out. Well, we got those weeds there, and I put what I put here because I'm trying to get things set up. I just put a normal bottom bait rig, but 2 pieces of pop-up corn and a big piece of maize. Just in, I found that usually when you in the margins, sort of, you're not picking up so much sort of that silkweed, but yeah, as you get out further, then you're getting loads. So I've just set up a chod rig. What I've got on there, because I was looking for a sweet pop-up I got, because I haven't got very many sweet pop-ups. So what I've done, I've put the chod rig together. What have I got? I actually bought them because I didn't have time to make them. So I tied it on with a little bit of floss. Amber strawberry. I got these 20mm amber strawberry pop-ups. They were given to me because the guy that bought them thought they were too big. So I probably wouldn't use them at 20mm as they are. So what I've done, I've trimmed them down into sort of barrel shape and just tied onto the back of the chod. I had a little quick look at it. I've cut it so it's level balance. It's not as if it's hanging to one side or anything. So yeah, so I've got all that. A little, well, the white dumbbell floating around in the middle of all that maize and chickpeas and stuff. So let's see if I can't get one on the bank tonight. Let's end this silkweed nightmares scenario. Alright then, I'll see you later. Right, so it's about 8:30 now. I'm hiding in the bivvy. There's a bit of rain splashing down the water there. So the weather forecast did say we'd get about an hour of light rain, so, but I suppose weather forecast I know it's usually wrong when it says sunshine, but it's always right when it says rain. Yeah. Never does that one, does it? Right then, so I'm going to huddle in here until hopefully the hour passes and the rain goes away. Hopefully I'll have a pickup. Well, I don't care if I have a pickup in the rain, I'll take that. But, yeah. There we go. I've got the kettle on the boil there. It's about ready to come off actually. But yeah, the rain stopped, like the forecast said. And I don't know if you can see this in the camera, we've got this lovely orange sky. Oh. I wonder if it's anything to do with that warehouse fire, or factory fire. It's been burning for 3 days. About 4 miles away. I could smell the smoke earlier on, even from here. The wind's carrying the smoke. Where I live, I could actually see it out of my loft window, well I could see it from the main road. So I actually zoomed in with the camera and I could see the fire brigade. I could see the fire brigade spraying down on this warehouse fire. Apparently they were storing like a good few tons of shredded tyres. So now the next thing is just I'm contemplating, do I do a night vlog even though I don't catch, or do I only do a night vlog if I catch? That's the dilemma, because I suppose after what 5 sessions on your blanking, I'm starting to feel, well, I'm starting to feel the confidence really dripping away. I think everything's right. I think I've got the Chod rigs, I've never really used them before, but they're done as described on the manual. So I don't know. The thing is, you don't have confidence in new rigs until you actually catch a fish with them, do you? That's the thought here. But I've got one normal one, quite close in. One normal, just basic hair rig. And I checked it and there was no silkweed on it, so what to do? We'll see. If this fades out now and it's morning, you know I blanked and didn't do a night vlog. But if there's more stuff, you know, it went pretty well. Alright then, I'll see you when I see you. Right then, it's just, well, it's 10 to 1 now, and it's time to start the night vlogging. I just had a run, and I've got a fish in the net. I don't know, dare I say 20, maybe. Right, I'll give you a quick glance of it now, and then we'll get it on the mat and sort it out. Still in the net in the margin, so bear with me. So something that I seem to be hitting into these now, but I'm not complaining at all. It's absolutely really fat ghost carp. So let's get things sorted now, and I'll sort this mini leviathan out. Okay then. Right, so I've wet the sling and I've zeroed the scale, so I've got the sling there. Just touching zero. Right then. Let's get it on the mat, is it? Right, so you can see it's the Chod rig and my trimmed down Nash amber strawberry pop up. So just in the side of the mouth. I'm having trouble doing this one-handed. It's gone round once, so it's coming up to just under 22. I can't do this one-handed. Right, I'm gonna have to tell you because I can't do it one-handed, and it's 21.14. So it's my first UK 20 pounder, £21, 14 ounces. Right then, let's get this off. So it's a ghost carp, and it's my biggest UK carp ever at the moment. So it's £21, 14 ounces. I'm really chuffed. So let's get it out and see if I can give you a proper look at it. It's absolutely, it's really fat. Yeah, it wiped out my other 3 rods, but I don't really care. Other 3 rods wiped out my other rod. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh. I dared 20 and it was just over. So let's get some photos. Right then. £21, 14. Let's have a little look before she goes back. Look at the belly on it. Look at that paddle. If I can see it. Same size my hand. Right, I had her long enough. So let's get her back there. She's coming back to life slowly. So put up one hell of a fight. Wiped out my other rod, but I don't mind. Come on. Come on, girl. Yeah, fought so hard on the way in that took a lot out of her. She's still kicking and she's breathing fine, just no will to go off. Oh, kicking now. And there she goes. Fantastic. So that's the boy that done it for me. It was a Chod rig with the drop down amber strawberry pop up. Jackpot. Right then, that was a special one for me. It's my first UK 20. I've had bigger when I was in France, but it's my first UK 20. But then I haven't been in any rush to smash the £20 mark. Yeah, I've been targeting it, but and it just I've waited all this long, and it's just a little magical moment now. So yeah, it's outstanding. I suppose everybody who told me to get on the Chod rigs, you were right, thanks. So I have that on. I trimmed down amber strawberry from Nash, so that was first time trying that, and got a fish on it. Yeah, what was it, £21, 14. I think I should try and get back to sleep, but no, I don't think I'll be able to. I'm buzzing at the moment. I don't know. Let's put the kettle on, I think, and just enjoy the moment for now. Alright then, until the next blog update, I'll see you then. Right then, ta-da. Right then, kettle's on. Bit of a result last night. I'm knackered now. After I put that fish back, it was by the time I wound down everything, it was gone too. And there was just rats running in and out all night. Germs scurrying about, dragging stuff around, running through the bobbins. So I didn't get much sleep at all. I fished here before and had the rats running around during your head during the night, but usually once you're trying to head towards them, they go away. These ones didn't. They kept harassing me all night. Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I had a 20 last night. Oh, right. I'm not going to be here long today. Probably another 2 hours packing down. I'm going to have my coffee, sit down an hour, I think. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and be home by 12. I'm going to have my coffee and I'll speak to you in a bit. Right then, ta-da. Right then, so it's just gone 11 o'clock, and I'm just going to start packing down. I want to get off here, leaving by about 12, so about an hour, start packing things down. I've hung a few things out to dry already because they're soaking from last night. Yeah. I was really happy with last night, to be fair. It was only one fish, but it's one fish that made all the difference. And it was on a Chod rig, so yeah. So last week my wife said, why didn't I just go down one of the other commercial fisheries and do a night or two there, just so I get a chance to catch and without, well, perhaps fishing lakes without the silkweed problem on the bottom. But my opinion was I'd rather fish here and land a single fish than go to like a commercial fishery and land 10 fish that don't really mean anything, because that single fish last night truly did mean something. It meant a lot to me. Yeah, well, I've cracked the £20 mark from this lake anyway, and yeah, there is a few fish that I would like to see on the bank, but I've been targeting them for about 4 years now, and yeah, they're not having it. But one of them might slip up, and so let's get back to it. I'm going to start packing up anyway. Right then, I'm just about packed up. Well, everything's ready to go. Rods are still out. Okay, one fish, one important fish for me anyway. Yeah, it was a pretty good night. If someone had said to me, a couple of weeks ago, would you like to fish 5 blanks in a row, then land your first sort of UK 20? I think I would have said yes. Yeah, I can't. Just things like that. That one fish made it all worthwhile. That's all you can say, really. Yeah, so it's good to use the Chod rigs for the first time, and then to produce a fish first time I use them, and a nice one. Yeah, I'm just worn out at the moment. There was with the rats running around all last night. I think I probably dozed off at first light. I was dozing in and out, but I think as the rats were scurrying under the door, so I left the door open. I was flashing the head torch at them, and they weren't having it at all. It's usually if you get 1 or 2 rats coming around, flash a head torch on them, they don't come back. There was 3 hovering around me, 1 quite big one and 2 smaller ones. They were staying. They weren't scared of any head torch. But yeah. So then, that's I think. Yeah, it's probably what they call a red letter day session for me. I've been trying a good few years now to get something nice out of here, and last night that is at £21 and 14 ounces. Just a scratch under 22, but and it was a ghost carp to boot. There is I think there's a few ghost carp in here. I seem to be getting one every time I seem to get into the fish. I usually get one in amongst it, but there isn't a massive amount of ghost carp in here compared to all the other fish, because they were stocked, probably from what I can make out, they were stocked like 2 decades ago in the 90s, as little small sort of 8 inches long, nothing much bigger than that. I don't know if they've had bigger stocking, but I suppose with ghost carp it does get expensive because they are sort of coys, really, aren't they? But yeah, I'm really happy with the result. Let's get walk around. So it's nowhere near the target I set myself for £25, just under £3 and 2 ounces under, but I'll still go for that 25. Maybe I'll get it by the end of the year. Who knows? I'm just happy to get out. I'm happy for that one fish. I'm happy at the moment. It just seems all worthwhile at the end of it. So I think that's it. I'm going to finish off packing up now and get home and spend the rest of the day with my son. It is Father's Day, of course. And I'll see you next time I'm on the bank. Alright then. Ta-da.